Good morning. Oh, excuse me. This is what I had on my mind this morning, guys. Excuse me. I see a lot of posts on Facebook about black men being angry with black women about being forced to pay child support. I don't never comment on the statuses because I know that it'll lead to like an argument. Not on my side, because I don't argue with people on Facebook because I think it's stupid. But black men seem to be very touchy about child support. Why, I don't know. As a parent, if I had to pay child support for my children, I would gladly and happily do it. You know? So that's the difference between a woman being a parent and a father being a parent. We carry the children for 9 months. So therefore, we develop a bond. So that's, I think any woman who has given birth to a child, not unless they fucking crazy, would be glad and happy to pay child support for their child. Where black men have a problem with paying child support for their child, and that's simply because they haven't had the experience of carrying the child for 9 months. They don't have that connection with that child. So therefore, they get mad and pissed off when they have to pay child support. Say what you wanna, men want equal rights to a child, right? To their child, but they don't want to take care of their child equally as the way that a woman does. They can't feel the way that we feel about our child because, like I said, they don't carry them for 9 months. And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? There is a big difference. I'm not saying that men don't love their child just as much as we do. I'm just saying it's a difference in how we love. I carried my child for 9 months. So if the father has a child, I'm not going to complain about paying child support. I'm going to happily and gladly do it. I'm going to make sure my child is cared for. But men don't look at it that way. They look at it like they're being punished and they don't want to pay, for the upkeep of their child. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the difference come in, okay? Anyway, on that topic, I have been thinking, the bitterness that guys have about child support. I don't understand it. Well, let me turn off my heat because it's cooking my ass. God. What you guys don't understand, I'm going to explain it and break it down to you men, okay? Because I don't think you fully understand. I agree that child support is used as a weapon against black men. I agree with that. A weapon to separate black men and black children and black women. It's used as a weapon. I agree. All that's true, okay? Because the powers that be don't want black people to come together anyway. They're very much against black families. That's a threat to them. So any way possible, they're going to try to separate the black family. They don't want any black children being born, period. This is truth and this is facts. But this is what I'm telling you men, is that when you pay child support, you don't get to dictate how the money is spent. Okay? How the money is spent is really none of your business. And this is why. Do you want to go to jail? Do you want to be behind in child support? Okay, don't concern yourself with how it's being spent, how the money is being spent. Your concern should only be that you pay the child support. Okay? You should be saying, okay, if you don't like the mother, that's fine. You don't have to like her. Okay, you don't have to get along with her. What I'm saying is, if the mother is taken care of, the child gonna be taken good care of. And that's the way y'all should be looking at it, okay? You can't dictate and control how the money's being spent. That's not your job. Your job is to pay the child support, okay? I don't know if that's the right thing, but I know it's the smart thing, okay? The courts say pay the child support. And that's what you should do if you want to avoid penalties, okay? Pay the child support. Simple as that. That's all they ask you to do. They don't ask you, well, how do you think the money should be spent? I mean, they don't ask you that. They just say pay this. And that's exactly what you should do, is pay the child support. Okay? You claim you love your child. You claim you want to spend time with your child, which paying child support has nothing to do with spending time with your child. I believe you should spend time with your child no matter what, whether you pay child support or not. Because our children and our young boys need their fathers in their lives, whether they pay child support or not. That's my belief. That's why we're raising feminine boys and gay boys, is because some of us keep the father out of our children's lives. That's true. Some of us do. Okay? A lot of us don't. But what I'm saying to black women is, no matter how you feel about the man, always allow your child to spend time with their father. No matter what, because they need that. They need to see how a man acts and how a man carries himself. Every child needs that. I can't even tell. Male or female child, they need to be around their father. Especially little boys, they need their father, because we got to stop producing faggots, pretty much. All right? So, women, my thing to women, what I want to say is, stop keeping your children. All women don't do it, but a lot of us do. Stop keeping your children away from their fathers because you have an issue with them. You're hurting your child. It's producing faggots. Okay? And we don't need any faggots in our community. Okay? Put your differences aside and allow the fathers to see their children. And back to what I was saying about child support. Damn, it's hot in here. Guys, you cannot decide. Ooh. I'm cooking myself. You cannot decide, and you should not worry about where the money's going. That's none of your damn business. The only concern you should have is that your child is being well taken care of and just paying the child support, okay? You can't control the whole damn thing. And I think you guys misunderstand. You get mad at the woman when you had to pay child support, because I think you believe that she's attacking you by you paying child support. Let me tell you something. I don't think any of you men know that the woman does not decide if you should pay child support. We cannot decide that you should pay child support, okay? It's not up to us. So you're mad at the wrong people, okay? Whether you take care of your child or not, or give the woman money or not, it's not up to us that you pay child support. We don't make that decision. So why you're mad at the black woman for you paying child support, you're mad at the wrong person, okay? If you're going to be mad at yourself. Because anytime you have a child out of wedlock, meaning anytime you have a child with someone you're not married to, and if the woman is not, let's say, rich, you're going to have to pay child support. Okay? Because here's the deal. If the woman is not rich, the woman is going to go to the state to try to get help with probably food. She's going to go to the state and get help with medical. She may even apply for cash assistance. Okay, because she doesn't have the money to pay her rent. She doesn't have the money to pay for doctor's appointments for the child. And she doesn't have a lot of money to put food in the house. So the first thing she does is probably go to the state to get help with that. Okay? When she goes to the state to get help for all of that, it's not because you don't pass her 50 here, 20 there, 30 there. It's not because of that. That 50 here and there, whenever she need it, is not enough to pay rent. It's not enough to keep gas in her car weekly. It's not enough to pay for doctor's bills and stuff like that. Okay, it's good that you help her with $50 or $60 here and there, but that's not how children are raised. It takes more than that. Okay, so unless you're gonna pay this woman's rent, the medical bills, the food, the electricity, and all that kind of stuff, then shut the fuck up. Okay. If she needs that, she's going to go to the state and get help with it. And guess what the state going to do? They're going to make you pay for it. They're going to help you. They're going to make you help to pay for the care of your child. So that's where child support comes in. The woman didn't go into the office saying, I want to sue my baby daddy so that he can give me child support. The woman went to the office to take care of herself and her child and to ask for help. Okay, she didn't go in there saying, I want Calvin to pay child support payments. All right, she went in there asking for help to pay her medical bills for the child and for food for the child and stuff like that. Okay, so you're mad at the wrong person. The state is taking your ass to court for child support, not the woman. The woman really has nothing to do with that. It's the state's decision to take your black asses to child support, make y'all pay child support, not us. Okay, so y'all got it backwards. Don't be mad at us. Be mad at the state. It's designed to fuck you black men up. But if you was doing the right thing from the very beginning, the state wouldn't come after your ass. Okay. When you mess with a broke woman and you get a baby, she's going to go get help from the state, okay? All right? I mean, if you got a lawyer pregnant or a doctor, they don't need help from the state because they can do it. You know what I'm saying? But a regular person like myself, I'm going to go to the state and get Medicaid. And if that means that they're going to go to your black ass, to pay them back for them helping me with Medicaid, then so be it. Okay? When you mess with a broke woman like myself, it happens. We don't do it to you. You do it to yourself. Okay? So you guys need to start keeping your Peter to yourself and start paying attention to the female that you're messing with. Okay, put a condom on your ding dong and all that stuff. Wrap it up, okay, and stop walking around bitter with black women. And black women didn't do an MFing thing to you. Were you bitter when you was making that baby? I think not. So you should not be bitter when you have to take care of the child. Okay, I'm tired of seeing posts about bitter ass black men complaining about paying child support and being mad with black women when it's your fault that you have to pay child support. Because if you wouldn't pay the woman's rent, you pay for the food and you pay for everything else, you don't even have to keep the child 24 hours like we do. What the fuck are you complaining about? Really? You don't think you're supposed to take care of the child? Or are you mad because you're being forced to do it? If you take care of all that, you won't be forced to do it. And the woman has nothing to do with you paying child support. It's the state that goes after your ass. Shit. What do you think the woman's supposed to do? Starve because you don't want to pay child support? I think not. Anyway, that's my opinion, folks. I'm on my way to work. Toodles. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Love you guys.